Namaste. Welcome. I'm Ivorie, and I'm going to guide you through this beginner flow class. And when I say flow, I mean Vinyasa flow. So the act of marrying your movement and your breath so that it creates this flow state. And if you've ever been in a flow state anywhere else in your life, maybe you're writing and you're just in flow, or you're in conversation with someone and it's just flowing and it feels like there's something divine happening that you're like not even in control of, and you get lost, you get fully absorbed, right? That it's magical. It's magical when it happens on your yoga mat. It's magical when it happens off of your yoga mat. And the Vinyasa flow is an attempt at creating that in your practice every time you step on the mat and you are in flow with your breath. So I'll give us, it'll be very simple though, easy flows, simple movements, feels good in your body. So if you are a beginner, then you won't feel like you've just been dropped into the deep end. But if you are more advanced, then it'll be really nice to just go back to the simplicity of the breath. Okay, let's get started. You don't need any equipment, no blocks, nothing. If there's something that you like, certainly bring it on. But for me, you don't need anything. Let's start with Ujjayi first. So come to a seat. If you do have a block and you want to sit on the block, you could. I'm just going to sit here in Vajrasana. But let's start with the Ujjayi breath. Like, what is it even? So I want you to whisper. So imagine that you are going to ask me, hey, Ivory, how's your day going? My day is going great. How is your day going? And you answer in a whisper and you start to talk in this whisper. Hopefully you're alone, because otherwise people think that you're really weird whispering to yourself in your room. I'm definitely whispering to myself in my room. So we're in this together. But you feel what's happening with your voice when you whisper. Good. Great job. Hopefully you were actually doing that and it wasn't just me out here by myself. So that whisper, that feeling, I want us to take it into the breath. We're going to inhale, exhale with the mouth open. Put up your hand like it's a mirror. Whisper the breath as if you're going to fog up this imaginary mirror. Good. Now close your lips, recreate that same sound with the breath moving in and out of your nose only. The breath begins to sound like a whisper and a little bit like Darth Vader. If you hear the Darth Vader, then you know you're in the right vein. Keep going with the Ujjayi breath. Sit up a little taller. Feel the tips of your ears lifting up, your hips rooting down to whatever they're sitting on. And just continue with that whisper of the breath up and down. Close your eyes if that feels okay. And really begin to hear it, listen to it, become interested in the sound of your breath. That's going to be the soundtrack of our practice today. The music of the breath. Blink the eyes open, but keep the breath. And I want you to keep that Ujjayi breath as you shift to all fours. And we'll go into cow and cat. Stack shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Next time you inhale, you open your chest for cow. Next time you exhale, you round for cat. Let's take 5 more rounds of this as you find this marrying between the breath and each of these dynamic movements. 3 more rounds. Meet me back in cow back. Listen up. On your next exhale, bring the tips of the toes together. Child's pose. Come right back up to cow back. Inhale, look up. Exhale back to child's. We do 3 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. You don't feel rushed because you're riding the wave of the breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep Ujjayi as you come back to neutral. I want you to grab the underside of the mat as if the sides of the mat were rails. Tuck your toes under. Get a good grip. Lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Widen the feet. Bend the knees. Tilt your sitting bones up like you had tail feathers on your bum. And you wanted those tail feathers to point straight up. And then push the mat away, gripping the sides of the mat, and get the spine really long. Heels may or may not drop down to the earth. Once you find this shape of Adho Mukha Svanasana, also known as down dog, I want you to come back to Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep going. So even though the pose is still, there's still so much happening because the breath is moving the energy up your spine, down your legs. On your next exhale, release the railing of the mats and walk your hands back to your feet. Keep the knees bent and you're going to roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Chin last thing to come off of the chest. Good. Come to standing. Bring your 2 hands to heart center, either stacking the hands or in the Anjali Mudra. Lift the heart, bow the head, and just take a moment to set the intention for the practice. And for today, it is finding the flow state. We'll find it here, and maybe we'll have more success finding it off the mat. Take a deep breath in, fill yourself up with that intention, and then exhale, let it go, set it free. Release the arms by your side. Feet are hip width distance apart or all the way together. I'm facing you, but you can still stay facing the top of the mat. We're going to do a quarter of a sun salutation, so just the arms. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, circle them down. 3 more. In. Out. We start simple. In. Out. In. Take the full inhale to reach up. The full exhale to come down. Now a full half sun salutation. In. From here, exhale, fold over your legs. Bend the knees if you need. Halfway lift. Inhale, heart, head reaches forward. Exhale, fold. Root down through the feet back to standing. Inhale. Hands by your side. Exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more on your own. Hear the breath. We add on. Inhale. First part's the same. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Listen up. Walk back out to dog on your exhale. Pause in dog. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, glide forward to plank. Stay in plank for the exhale. Couple more breaths here. Wrap the eyes of the elbows forward. Widen your collarbones. Lift your front ribs high into the back body. Lengthen the tailbone to the heels and the crown of the head forward. One more breath. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. You stand. Inhale. Hands by your side. Exhale. We'll do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Walk out to downward facing dog. Exhale. Listen up. Inhale. Come right away to plank. Exhale to down dog. 2 more like that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. 1 more. Inhale, plank. Pause. Drop your knees and lower to your belly. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. 1 of 3. Exhale, lower. Ride the wave. 2 more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Reach the toenails away from you. 1 more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Take an inhale. On the exhale, press back to child's pose. Big toes touch. You can either reach the arms forward or bend the elbows, stack the fist, and let your forehead rest. Take a breath in and out. We'll return to downward facing dog. No rush. On your next exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Back to standing, inhale. Hands by your side, exhale. Good, pause. So that's our Surya Namaskar A. We're going to take 2 more rounds of what I just did, except we'll truncate it so there's just 1 of everything, right? And we move through everything pretty easily. And we'll really concentrate on following the breath. So here we go, back of the mat. Find Ujjayi first, in and out. Here we go, inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Walk to dog, exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, go back to dog. Do that twice more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. 1 more. Inhale, pause. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, just a single cobra. Listen up. Exhale, go right to child's pose. Take a breath in and a breath out. All 4s. Inhale, tuck the toes. Down dog, exhale. Inhale. Walk the hands back. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. You stand. Inhale. Hands by the side. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Dog. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly. Single cobra. Inhale. Child's pose. Exhale. All 4s. Inhale. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. Hands to feet. Breath out. Halfway lift in. Fold deeper out. We stand. Inhale. Hands by the side. Exhale. Good. How you feeling? Connected? Hopefully that's the idea. So let's come to a wide leg stance. You'll be facing one of the long ends of your mat. nice and wide, wider than you think. Try to get it as wide as your arms. Left toes, turn them in like you're pigeon toeing on that side. Right toes, turn them out, widen the stance. Reach your arms apart from one another as if you're being pulled this way and that way equally. Take an inhale breath, Ujjayi. Exhale, warrior two. Widen your stance a little more. I often find I got more room once I get into it. Good. And then for me, I always need to karate chop this back hip in so I can try to get both sides of my pelvis even. Just notice if that's similar for you. Now we're going to take this dynamically in and out of this shape. So on your next inhale, I want you to reach the arms up and straighten your front leg together. And then exhale, simultaneously bend into the front knee as you lower the arms back to warrior two. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale. The gaze can go up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Karate chop that left hip as you bend. It'll help you bend deeper. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Listen up. Flip the front palm. I want you to reverse this warrior and straighten your front leg. So it's more reverse Trikonasana. Reach back. Inhale. Listen up. Trikonasana. Exhale. Right hand just lands on your shin. The other arm reaches up. Good. Wrap your right butt cheek under. Lengthen your tailbone behind you and the crown of your head in front of you. And then from here, we're going to go up and down dynamically in this pose. So inhale back to that reverse triangle. Exhale into the triangle. 2 more. Inhale, reverse. Notice how your pelvis is moving. Exhale. Left side of the pelvis is high. Inhale, right side of the pelvis goes high. Good. Last one. I kind of forgot which number we're on, but we'll pretend this is the last one. And then let's come back to warrior two. Straighten both legs, hands to your hips, turn all 10 toes forward. We'll do all that to the other side. Right toes in, left toes out. Widen your stance. Reach the arms apart. You're being pulled in opposite directions. And then bend and deepen. Now, we're going to shift our drishti. So the gazing point is at the middle finger, but when we straighten both of the arms, we can let the gazing point go up. Inhale. Exhale, it lands right back at your middle finger. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Flip this left hand. Watch it as you go up and back and straighten your left leg. Inhale. Stretch the left side body. Left hand to the shin. Right hand up. Your arms feel like they're at 12 and 6 o'clock. Wrap your left butt cheek under. Lengthen tailbone away from the crown of the head. And then we'll go dynamically. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana, Exhale, full pose. Twice more. Inhale, let your vision go along for the ride. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lift back up. Land in your warrior two. Hands to your hips. Straighten legs. Turn all toes in. And then heel toe, 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 heel toe until you're back to center. So now what we'll do is we'll take one more flow and we'll add what we already started with to what we just did. Okay? It's going to be fun. Here we go. Back of the mat. Find your Ujjayi breath again. In and out. In and out. And if I ever become too complicated, the movement becomes too complicated, you just come right back here. Here's where the practice, the heart of it lies. Next inhale, I want you to bend your knees and sit down to what we call Utkatasana, the chair pose. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. Halfway lift. Inhale, peek forward. Here comes that down dog. Exhale. Inhale, glide forward to plank. Exhale, back to dog. 2 more. Inhale. Make sure you drop your tail all the way. Down dog. 1 more. Inhale. The exhale lowers you down to your belly. Inhale. Single cobra. Exhale. Child's pose. Come back to all fours. Inhale. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Down dog. Lift your right foot up first. Sorry. Inhale. Exhale. Now step right foot, right thumb. Seal your back heel down. And then you'll windmill your arms open to warrior two, landing on an exhale. Now we bend and straighten. Inhale, straighten as the arms goes up. Exhale, bend. Again, inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse Trikonasana. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Full Trikonasana. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Breathe. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lift back up. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Windmill both hands down. We step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, plant your feet. Exhale, windmill the arms and land in warrior two. Come up, straighten both or the leg as the arms go up. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Where's your drishti? Inhale. Exhale. Reverse Trikonasana. Trikonasana. Inhale, both legs straight for this pose, for both of them. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana, you stand. Last round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Dog, exhale. Inhale to plank, listen up. Exhale, lower straight down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. This time, exhale right into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Take an inhale to windmill the arms. Exhale, you land deeply into your warrior. 1 time up and down. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse Trikonasana. Inhale. Full Trikonasana. Exhale. Lift back up. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Keep the knee bent. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Other side. Left leg. Rise it up. I know that was a quick transition. Exhale. Step it through. Inhale to set up your feet and windmill the arms. Exhale to land deeply. Up and down just once. Inhale. Both arms up. Exhale. Viratu. Reverse Trikonasana. Straighten the front leg. Exhale. Trikonasana. Lift back up. Straight legs. Inhale. Exhale. Bend. Warrior two. Inhale. Windmill the hands, downward facing dog. Exhale. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale. Pause. I want you to just walk to the center of your mat. We're too far to the back and I need us to be further forward. So just walk there. Reach the arms forward, stick your butt back, and you're going to sink all the way down to the floor If you need the hands, use them. We'll meet in Navasana, boat pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your heels down. Grab the backs of your thighs. Scoop out your belly. And we're going to lower slow. You'll let go of the legs, reach the arms forward, and lower all the way down, nice and slow for 5. Scoop out your belly, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, let the feet be flat. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Reach your hands through and grab the back of your right thigh. Pull the back of your left thigh, excuse me. Your right elbow is pressing your right thigh forward as you pull the left thigh in. And we just pause here. Shifting out of that transitional one movement, one breath movement into the more static movement. But we're still using the breath as a negotiating tool in these postures, especially the ones regarding the hips, which can get really tight. So still hear your breath. Stay connected. Two more. One more. And release both feet back flat. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Grab the back of the right thigh and repeat everything to the other side. Right away, drop into the breath. See if you can get lost in the breath. Ujjayi breath is known as the victorious breath. And I like to think of it as victory over the thoughts of the mind, especially if the thoughts are not helpful. They're self-deprecating, they're negative in nature, they're worrisome, they're anxiety-ridden. Focus on the breath instead. Good, release both feet down. Drag your heels in a little closer to your sitting bones, and we'll take a couple of dynamic bridges, just lifting the hips and up and down, and the arms will go with the hips. Okay, so we'll try to coordinate that as best we can. Let out an exhale to ground. Inhale, lift your hips and reach the backs of the hands overhead. And then exhale, lower down. And we'll do this 3 more times. Should feel pretty good. Inhale, just a gentle bridge. Exhale. Press the back of the skull down as you lift up so your chin stays pointing up. And lower. Once more. Inhale, lift. Stay up for the exhale. Lower your arms down and grab the outside edges of the mat just like you did for dog. Wiggle your shoulder heads under several times. Press down through everything that's touching the ground. Your feet, the heads of your shoulders, the back of your skull. And then try to breathe your chest towards your chin for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower down on an exhale. Good. Take your arms to a cactus shape. Widen your feet just a bit and let your legs windshield right and left. Right and left. Pause with both knees going to the left and hook your left ankle over your right knee. You'll send your gaze to the right and just come into an easy twist. Good. Return back to center. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then come back into that twist, gazing to the left. Back to center. Give yourself a final squeeze, almost like you're giving your own self a hug. Hug yourself. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for staying focused. Thank you for doing the breath. Savasana. Arms and legs go out wide. And we take the most important pose that we've done thus far, the rest, Shavasana. And now I'd like for you to let go of the breath. You don't have to do it anymore. And yet you'll find that it still happens without you having to force it, without you having to guide it. Imagine that now, instead of doing the breath, you're receiving the breath, receiving every inhale, and letting the exhales release more deeply into you. You can certainly choose to stay right here if this is exactly where you need to be. If you do got to get on with the rest of your day, you'll roll over to your right side. Pause in that fetal position for just a beat. And then slowly press yourself up to your final seat. Hands to heart center. Lift your heart. Bow your head down. Just take a moment. Gratitude for the practice. Gratitude for the breath. Gratitude for your body. Thank you so much for joining me. Always a pleasure. Light within me honors that within you. Namaste.